Morning John and see if he just slept in a little bit. AC8AT, WB8 VMW. How about it? Top of the morning, John. Is the 700 machine off, or are you just sleeping in this morning?
WB8 VMW, AC8AT. Do you copy me, Jim?
Yeah, we copy you now. Did you push the wrong button?
I'm not sure what happened this morning, Jim. I'm on the 700. I was on the 700 machine, but I didn't have it all the way up to full power. I wonder if that was a factor.
I don't know, but I called for you. Well, in fact, I called for you twice, and I didn't hear an answer. I just thought maybe you slept in or fell off the edge of the earth.
No, but I almost fell out the door the other day. Anyway, I'm still on my 18 steps, and I'm sure glad you're here in the morning to round us all up. It's good hearing everybody also. And Southern Mark, we've got to figure out how to cheer that guy up somehow. Anyway, Jim, I'll let you get back to it, and thanks again for being there, my friend. WB8 BMW, top of the morning to all, AC8AT.
All righty, John. Well, you know, if I could make everybody happy, I would start with me and my wife, and then get my circle good and bigger. But you know, everybody has got to just sit down and take inventory. You know, what's my life like? You know, and could it be worse? And you always come up with the same answer. Well, I could have done better. So instead of thinking back, I could have. Then tomorrow I will have, and make it a little bit better. And don't let little things bother you, because little things, the more you worry about it, it feeds it, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So sit back and relax, and just let the world go by for a while. All righty. Well, I want to say good morning to John real quick here. Let him know that we're thinking of him. NAYMY, WB8 VMW. Good morning, John.
WB8 VMW, N8YMY. Good morning, Jim. Yeah, we're actually hitting you with some RF today. We took a vacation day. We got some home projects we're trying to get done, so we got a few things to do today. So thanks for calling me, and you have a good day, and we'll catch you in the morning. N8YMY, work liberty.
All righty, John. Great deal, great deal. Okay. Yeah, we'll catch you in the morning. You're usually at the tail end of the list, and sometimes I run out of time, so if we don't get to you, we should have, but we couldn't have, but hope you understand. All righty. Well, it's 15 seconds before I get into Mr. Chipper Custom Select in some circles. So, AAACS WB8 VMW looking. It is 7 o'clock on the nose. How about it there, Gary? Are you with us this morning?
Good morning, Sarah and friends. CQ, this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater 147.39 megahertz, the PL 114.8. This controlled net open to any and all licensed amateurs. Please direct traffic through net control. Emergency and priority traffic is welcome to break into this net at any time. This morning at this ungodly hour, your net control operator is Alpha 8, Charlie Sierra. And as you mentioned, Jim, custom select in some circles. And the name here is Gary. Good morning, all. And Jim, how are you doing this morning?
Well, I am finer than frog hair split 4 ways. That's pretty fine. And everybody out there is doing pretty good. Had a little trouble with John up there, but he's still on 18 steps. Maybe next week he'll try 19 one day through the week, but not overdo it. Pretty soon we'll have him up there doing the old West Virginian swamp stomp. Maybe. No, I think we're past that stage. I think we can tap our foot to it. All righty. And hope Southern Mark gets things straightened out and gets back his cheerful self and gets things straightened out for him. So, Gary, I'm going to head into the kitchen here and get me some bacon-flavored oatmeal and get my strength back up. But first, I'm going to take a nap. So, 7 trees, everybody. Stay safe. Stay well. We need all the check-ins we can get. So, custom select, take it away, and be nice out there. Everybody be nice to him. Don't want to get him riled up. WBAVMW, back to net.
Wait, what? I gotta be nice too? By the way, Jim, I heard you're talking about your Ford lately. You know, other than fix or repair daily, you know what they say about Fords? Ford, breakfast of champions. Yeah. Jim, you enjoy that bacon-flavored oatmeal, sir. And we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, let's get this show on the road. KD8VMM to lead us off. Brian, what do we have to look forward to out there? This is AA8CS.
Hey, good morning, Gary. Everybody on the net. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's overcast skies, a little misty drizzle. That's what I had most of the day yesterday. So I didn't have anything on the rain gauge, though. 57 for overnight lows. So temps are dropping. Other than that, heading south, do a job. So. And it's supposed to be nice. I seen a 68 next week. So getting more fall-like feel there. So other than that, it's supposed to be a nice weekend. So hopefully everybody gets out and enjoys it. So I'm gonna go to the Lorain County Fair this weekend. So Saturday, so, and do some yard work probably on Sunday. Other than that, have a great one. Enjoy the weather. KD8VMM. I'll be clear.
All right, Brian. Enjoy the fair and have a just a wonderful weekend. But first, have a fabulous Friday. There you go. All right, we're going to clear with VMM. Let's see if we can pick up Randy at Brake Truck this morning, KE8TLB. Randy, are you with me this morning? We missed you yesterday.
W8WKY.
Hey, good morning, Gary. This is me, Randy in a brake car, KE8TLB. I had a bad day yesterday, man. I forgot my radio, and that was it all day. I was just like really bummed out that I forgot my radio. I don't usually forget my radio, but it's not. I got a short day today. I had my long week last week, and short day today. So I'm heading down to West Virginia next Friday, Gary. I found some frame issues on my truck and been working on it and stuff, and heading down to West Virginia. My friend down there, he's been welding for quite a while, and he's going to help me out. So it'll it'll be better than than when it comes from the factory. So the brake truck is it's on its way to get all fixed up. So thanks for getting me in, Gary, and hope everyone has a great weekend. And this is Kilo Echo 8 Tango Lima Bravo KE8TLB. I'll be 73, and God bless everyone.
All right, Randy. Well, like I said, we certainly missed you yesterday, and please don't break the brake truck. And what do you mean brake car? That's the brake limo. You know that. Oh, man. You missed one day, and I got to retrain you, right? Well, that's my issue anyway. All right, Randy, take care. You have a fabulous Friday, because it is Fabulous Friday, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, right now, let's take some mobile check-ins. If you're mobile or if you want a short leash, come on down. This is AAHCS looking for short timers.
KE8 H&K, trackside mobile.
KD8 CSH, Randy and Akron, short time.
Whiskey 8 Sierra Tango Uniform Stu, Chardon, Ohio, Mobile.
Alpha Bravo 8 Mike Oscar AB8MO, in and out. Good to see you, Gary.
Kilo 4, Oscar Golf, Mark, short leash.
KD8 SLG, Nick. Back of the short bus, please.
Kilo F8 Sierra Pop Toaster, Martin and Wadford, short time.
All right, nicely done. We have KE8HNK mobile, KD8ZSH. Randy's in there. Short time, W8STU, Stu, mobile. AB8MO, Andy, good to see you last night at the meeting. I have you in and out. And again, let me just thank you for stepping up and helping with the net. That was quite kind of you. K4OG's in there, KD8SLG in the back of the short bus, and KE8SSS. All right, let's get to it. KE8HNK mobile to take it. Elmer, what say you? And Stu, you're on deck.
KE8HNK. I'm actually trackside mobile there, Gary, for a change. I took the boy to school. He's got to be there at 6:45, so I just wind up working Barberton. His school's over in the east end of Akron, so it's just one of those things that I just got to take him to school and have a whole lot of time to kill now before I go into work at 7:45. So I'm sitting there watching trains and just kind of enjoying the morning here. The net, nothing else. Just wanted to say, everybody stay healthy, stay blessed. This is K8HNK. Back over to AHCS as net control.
KE8HNK mobile, trackside mobile. Sorry. This is AAHCS. All right, Elmer. Sounds like you're back in your wheelhouse there, big guy. Good to hear you. If you're getting great pictures, send them my way, please. KE8HNK, have a fabulous Friday, and we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up, let's see, who's next? Stu, mobile, W8STU to take it. AAHCS, good morning.
Good morning, Gary, and the rest of that. By golly, 65 degrees here today. Overcast, cloudy. That's not too bad. But I'm on the way to work. I got about 15 to 18 minutes to go, really, before I get destinated. Myself and my children are excited because tomorrow we're going to head down to West Virginia for a reunion. So it's about where I have to go in West Virginia. It's about 3.5 hour drive, so it's not too bad. Go down there, enjoy it, and then drive back home. But I hope everybody has a great weekend coming up. And it's supposed to be nice tomorrow at least, so we'll see what happens. With that, I'll say 73, big A8 to the ladies, and until we talk again, God bless everyone. Back to net control. The best to you.
All righty, Stu. Thanks for being here this morning. Enjoy the reunion. A few years back, we had a reunion down at, what was that, Pipestem, I think it was, down in southern West Virginia there. I was born in Beckley, and we found our way to Akron via, actually it was Cleveland, but yeah, who's close enough, right? On good old Route 21. Beautiful country down there. Actually, I went to school down there as well. All right, Stu, good to hear you. You take care. Safe travels, and enjoy the reunion. We'll talk to you again real soon. Maybe you'll see Randy down there. He's going to take his truck down there and get that all fixed up. All right, we're going to clear with you, Stu. Thanks for being here. Let's see. All right, everything else falls in place. KD8ZSH. Randy, good morning. How are you doing this morning? And are you having a fabulous Friday already? I certainly hope so. Over to you.
KD8ZSH. Morning, Gary. Good morning, everybody. Yep, having a good one. Something's come up here. I got to go do something, so I just wanted to say hi to everybody and hope your weekend is getting ready to start out really good. And just be safe out there and enjoy the day the Lord's given us. This is KD8ZSH clear and back to net. 73s, everyone.
All right, Randy. Very good, sir. You enjoy the day. Don't forget it's Fabulous Friday, so make sure it continues to be fabulous. And, it sounds like my dad. I have to do something. It made me chuckle. He used to say, for God's sake, Gary, do something even if it is wrong. And most of the time I did. There you go. All right, we're going to clear with ZSH. Let's pick up Mark, the original gangster, K4. Oh, God. Good morning, Mark. How you doing?
AA8CS and the group, we're doing great here, Gary. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to K8AMX if he's listening. We love you, Richard. And there you go, Gary. K4OG back to AA8CS and the net.
All right, Mark. Well said, well done. Thank you for that. Yep. All right, we're going to clear with you, Mark. You take care. Have a fabulous Friday. And thanks for a great meeting last night. You done good, partner. You done good. All right, let's see. KE8SFS, Mark in Wadsworth. How you doing, Mark? Missed you last night. What's up?
W8WKY.
I'm depressed. I got an all bill after yesterday, and then I only got one headlight, and I wasn't going to take a chance of trying home in the dark last night. So I went ahead and anyhow had to skip the meeting last night. You know, it was too bad. I would have been there, you know that. But that's it, you know. I'm pretty depressed today. 2 hours bill in 8 months. That's pretty bad. I mean, I'm having a bad year this year, you know. And with that, that's pretty much it, you know. I'll give it back to you. I hope you guys had a good meeting last night. Kia at the 80520.
All right, Mark. Well, I am very sorry to hear that. Oh man, that is that's unfortunate. 2 and 8 months. That really is unfortunate. Hopefully, you can get her fixed and get her back on the road here. Sounds like you can drive during the day as long as you don't need headlights. But yeah, definitely take care of yourself. Get the car fixed and get back on the road there. All right, Mark, we're going to clear with you. Have a fabulous Friday if you can. But you know what? You can't do anything about it now. So just make a plan, execute, and that'll get you out of your doldrums there. All right, we're going to clear with SFS. Let's go down on the farm. KD8SLG. Pretty good meeting last night, don't you think, Nick? What say you? This is AA8CS.
AA8CS, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Gary, and all the Barometer Netizens. Fine business last night, man. Meeting days are always a blast. But I am in the bird room this morning. Just woke Mr. Greenlee up, took his cover off, let some light in on him. I am paying a visit to the Bragg Polar Care Cube. You know what I'm talking about, Gary. There's a lot of driving yesterday. Dodged a couple of deer and a raccoon on the way home. That's always fun. But great to hear you this morning. Great time last night. Meetings are always fun. And Costa Waste treated me well with my Ohio burrito, as they usually do. Have a fabulous Friday, everyone. 73, all y'all. It's KD8SLG. Back to net control from the back of the bus.
All right, Nick, in the back of the bus. There you go. Keep it clean back there, will you? Pick up the papers, scrape the chewing gum off the bottom of the seats, and stop with the lips on the windows, please, really. Okay. Yeah, it was fun last night. Actually, we had a number of regulars that weren't there, but we still had almost 40 people in attendance. So that not too awfully shabby. Very good. All right, Nick, thanks for being here. Thanks for backing me up. God knows I need a lot of backup, that's for sure. Do appreciate it. All right, VP Nick, KD8SLG, we're going to clear with you, which brings me to the bottom of my list. Let me take a moment and re-identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association. That would be Sarah. Barometer Net, fabulous Friday morning edition. This next round, I'm going to pencil in KA8MNT, K8AGW, and N8WS, and I'm looking for check-ins. This is AA8CS, and I'm listening.
Kilo, Foxtrot, 8, Kilo, Foxtrot, 8.
Good morning, KC8, Fox Queen Victor.
JN, antenna. Copy, Kilo, Echo, 8. Uniform, India, Bravo, KE8, UIB, John, Mobile.
November 8, Yankee Mike.
November 8,
Yankee Mike.
John.
In and out. Alpha, Delta.
Kilo, Echo 8, Oscar with the X-ray, Mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8.
Okay, Kilo Foxtrot 8, Hector Romeo Zulu, Terry and Elmer. Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-ray, KE8 of VOX, Scott and Vermilion.
That was quite the mess. Mark, I got you in there. I think I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the echo there, but that was quite disruptive. We have KC8FQV, WB6BJN, KE8UIB Mobile, N8YMY, KE8OWX Mobile, and KE8VOX. Got you, Scott. There's a KF8 station out there. I think you tried to check in twice. I didn't get you either time. Let's go with the KF8, please.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango Papa KF8 DTP Lori Short Time Mobile.
All right, I'm going to pick it up. All right, I'm going to work a few of these mobile stations, and we'll work through this, and then we'll call for some more check-ins. Sorry about that, guys. It got a little hairy there for some reason. Let's go with KF8 DTP first. Lori, I know you got a 1.5-minute transit there, so why don't you go ahead and take it? This is AA8CS.
AA8CS from KF8 DTP. I just wanted to jump on and tell everybody happy Friday and hope everybody has a fabulous day. This is KF8 DTP clear.
All right, right on. Fabulous Friday deserves a fabulous day, right? You take care, have a good day yourself, and actually have a fabulous day, Lori. And we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, let's see what your hubby's up to. KE8UIB Mobile to take it. AA8CS. Good morning, John.
AA8CS from KE8UIB. Good morning, Gary. Everybody out there on the net on this fabulous Friday morning. And, you know, I'm doing this lovely drive here that's definitely not a minute and a half, that's for sure. Headed here from Maslin to Harville and in the Jackson area right now, and just it is a beautiful drive this morning, and still trying to get used to the heavier traffic this week, but hey, it is what it is. The kids got to go back to school. There's probably a lot of happy parents about that. But again, guys, it's Friday, and I hope everybody makes the best of it. Hope everybody has a great week. And sorry we could not make the meeting last night. You guys, me and Lori are both just work's busy for the both of us right now, and this year's just been kind of busy altogether. That's just how that is sometimes, I guess, guys. But with that, this is KE8UIB living a $5 dream, a nickel at a time. I'm going to hand this back over to Net Control. 7-3, y'all. Thanks for running the net, Gary.
All right, John, living a $5 dream, a nickel at a time. Oh, yeah, here come the nickels. All right, John, you take care of yourself. I'll be in touch. I think I mentioned that to you yesterday. We got to get this apparel sale off the ground. Good to hear you, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, clearing with UIB. Let's pick up KE8OWX Mobile. Good morning. Thomas, how you doing?
Hey, good morning, Gary. We're doing okay. A bit tired, but it's Friday. Sipping a cold brew coffee here on the way to the office. So, everybody have a good one, and round out the week. KE8OWX back to Net Control.
W8WKY.
All right, Thomas, thanks for being here this morning. Just want to make a note there. Your audio is a whole lot weaker than it normally is. You're solid into the repeater. That's not the issue. It just the audio is a little on the weak side. So it might be gain. It might be just microphone a little closer to your mouth a little bit. Just wanted to let you know. But thanks for being here, and thanks for being a regular. We appreciate that for sure, sir. Enjoy the day. Have a fabulous Friday. Clearing with OWX. Let's see. All right, those are our mobiles. Let's see. There was an AD station, Alpha Delta. That's all I have on that one. Can you come back, please?
Alpha Delta 8 Papa Juliet AD8 PJ Al in Solon.
All right, Al, I got you on the horn. Why don't you go ahead and take it? AD8 PJ and KA8 MNT. Tom, you're on deck.
AA8CS, this is AD8 PJ. It's about 60 and cloudy here in Solon.
and just wanted to wish everybody a good morning and hope everybody has a great day. Send it back to Net Control. This is AD8PJ.
All right, Al, thanks for the stats from Solon. Do appreciate you stopping by this morning on this fabulous Friday, and you know what that means. It means, Al, have a fabulous Friday. There you go. All right. KA8MNT to take it. Good morning, Tom. Glad you called that in last night, that question for Scott. That was a timely question, and I think probably one he wanted to avoid, maybe. I don't know. But anyway, what say you? KA8MNT to take it. This is AA8CS.
AA8CS, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Gary, and everybody else that's on the net this morning. Well, let's see. I've got a couple of things. We'll start off this morning with 62 degrees, 98% chance humidity with no wind and no rain at all since midnight. And let's see here, the barometer is sitting at 30.04. Today's high is 82, partly sunny with a 6% chance of rain. So, looks like it's going to be fairly decent today. Doesn't look like it's going to be too hot or too cold, so that'll be cool. No, I have been reading a lot, or trying to get a lot of information about the 70-centimeter takeover, so to speak. And it's quite disturbing because they've got satellites already up, and they're using the frequency from what I understand. And now they're just, you know, it's better to say you're sorry and get permission and rather ask permission and do things right, I guess. But it can cause communications problems, especially when we use that band for emergency comms and stuff like that in a lot of areas. So it's a concern, because if the FCC grants that, then what other band are we going to lose here in the future because someone wants to grab it? So that's my view on it. Maslin Hamfest at MAPS will be November 2nd this year. And we have not one, but two grand prizes will be given away. And both of them are IC7300s. So we kind of fell into a deal and decided to offer both of them. So that's what's going on there. We only have 28 tables left, and right now, if you go to w8np.net, you can get your tables for $15 a piece and your admission tickets for $5 a piece. Let me grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT back. As I was saying, you can get your admission tickets $5 a piece online. That's anybody and everybody. As of October 1st, the prices are going to be increased. It'll be $20 per table and $8 for admission tickets, and it'll be $8 at the door. So that's what's going on as far as the Hamfest down in Maslin is at this point. So let me grab another real quick one. Okay, let me see here. You know, I've gotten out of bed 365 days a year for just about 75 years. And that's nearly 27,000 sit-ups. And I have not got a single ab to show for it. And with that, I want to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to Friday's Super Duper Academy Award winning AA8CS.
All right, Tom. Not a single one? Wow. Yeah, on the 70 centimeter thing, I think that apparently it's the same entity that tried to commandeer 20 meters, or part of 20 meters. They wanted to utilize that, which was denied. We do use 70 centimeters on a shared basis, so I'm not sure we're going to share with that, though. We'll see. Evidently, according to Scott anyway, everybody's saying no, so we'll see how all that plays out. All right, thank you for that, Tom. Thanks for being here, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, let's pick up N8YMY. Good morning, John. How you doing? How's work going?
Good morning, Gary. Yeah, I actually took a vacation day today. I got a couple things I got to get done, so I still got in there this morning and talked on the pre-net, but we're doing a few things around the home here, so we're talking to you on RF this morning. Good seeing you last night, and good seeing some of the people I talked to there, getting some faces with some voices there. So with that, we'll say 7-3s, and we'll catch you soon. 7-3s.
All right, 73, John. You take care. Enjoy vacation day. I'll tell you, Vacation Friday is not a bad deal either. Yeah, so enjoy. Fabulous Vacation Friday. Sounds like a plan to me. All right, we're going to clear with YMY. Let's see who's next. K8AGW, Dan on the North Coast. Good morning.
Everybody from K8AGW, and well, looks like the sun's shining, and looks like it's not raining, but looks like a little dewy on the grass. But and when they call the gas prices up the corner, I looked yesterday, it's under $3, so everything's looking good. So and grass is starting to green up. And we had a welcome rain, and yeah, we got some always keeping busy, Mama Fran and I, and we wanna, like, if Dick happened to be listening, we're still thinking about him and Susan, and we like to hear Dick modulate that radio with kind words to Mama Fran, that's for sure. With that, everybody, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay warm. And the best of 73. And thanks for keeping me on deck, Gary. And glad the Sarah meetings are always turning out very well. And with that, we're sending back to net control. And thank you for keeping me on deck. This is K8AGW.
Thanks for being here, Dan. And yeah, we concur. Yeah, we miss hearing Dick on the air. That's for sure. All right, we're going to clear with Dan, K8AGW. Have a fabulous Friday, Dan, and our very best to Mama Fran there. Let's see. Next up, we have KE8VOX, Scott, on the North Coast. Let's just stay up there. Yeah. Scott, what say you? This is AA8CS and WB6BJN. You are on deck.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie. Well, today's starting out pretty good. over land today. We got blue skies over land, but it's pretty doggone dark over the lake there. So old Canada might be getting some drizzling rain or something. But we got an air temperature of 61.5 and a water temperature of 76.1. No wind to speak of, and the waves are about they got to be 1 foot or less. Pretty good choppy waves though. They're not those nice easy rolling waves, but otherwise it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day up here, Gary, and pretty much all I got. So AA8 Custom Select, K8 VOX, back to net control.
K8 VOX, AA8CS. All right, Scott, thanks for that report. Do appreciate it. We'll talk to you again real soon. Don't forget, it's Fabulous Friday, so don't forget to have one. Yeah, got to have one. K8 VOX, we're going to clear with you, Scott. Take care. Let's see. WB6 BJN. Yeah, we're in for a treat here. We have Mark coming up with his report from Clarksville, Tennessee, and then we're going to have N8WS up next with his space weather report. So sit back and enjoy, everybody. WB6 BJN to take it. AA8CS.
All right, thank you, Gary. WB6BJN in Tennessee, in Clarksville, Tennessee. Good to hear everybody this morning. Let's see. Currently, I have 30.00.9, almost 30.01 on the barometer, and it's rising. 65.8 degrees. And 65 on the dew point. So dew point and temperature fairly close. Humidity 96%. Now that humidity is high, but I think the overall humidity will be lower than it has been because those dew points are going to stay in the 60s. And so the temperatures as they rise will leave those dew points behind and keep them lower than they have been. Instead of dew points being in the 70s and 80s, the dew points will stay in the 60s, and the temperatures may go up to close to 90. So that would keep our humidity lower, basically through much of the day. Last lightning strike was 2 days ago. Gusting from 3 to 4 from the northeast on the wind. No rain today, no rain tomorrow, but there could be some thunderstorms over the weekend. But a much drier weather pattern for much of the Midwest and the South, the Mid-South and Deep South is on tap for next week as a cold Canadian low-pressure area develops and starts to deepen. And so everybody that's been under some real hot weather, including us, is going to get a false fall break. In other words, we're going to get real fall temperatures next week with temperatures in the 70s and 80s and overnight lows in the 50s. In the plateau region of Tennessee, it could actually get down into the 40s. So beautiful weather next week, be 20 degrees below average on temperatures. Temperatures like early October rather than late August. So I'm ready. Bring it on. In the tropics, we got AL90. It's headed for Bermuda. That could keep swells going along the East Coast. Aaron is racing northeastward away from the United States, so the swells will... About that, I had to let my node ID... so the swells will decrease, but they'll be immediately replaced by swells from AL90 that could become a depression and maybe a tropical storm as it heads for Bermuda. Other than that, nothing else going on in the tropics right now to worry about short term. So, Gary, we'll turn it back to you, WB6BJ.
WB6BJN, AA8CS on this end. All right, thanks for that report, Mark. We do appreciate that. Yeah, we're going to probably be next week with your October temperatures. We're probably going to be about 10 degrees lower than you. We're going to be in the 60s and 70s instead of the 70s and 80s. So, as an observation. All right, let's head over to N8WS, the National Weather Service. Good morning, Bill. What you doing on this fabulous Friday, and what do you have for the net this morning?
AA8CS and N8WS. Good morning, fearless leader. Well, I'm not doing much. I'll be maybe making some more pickles today. I got a bunch of cucumbers. I got to do something with them pretty quick. Man, we got a beautiful sunny morning this morning. Air quality index is down to 31. That's in the good range. My sunrise is 6:45. My sunset is 8:19. Length of day 13 hours 33 minutes. I got 59 degrees this morning. That's kind of chilly. Humidity 96%. Wind speed north at 6. Barometer 30.07. 2.58 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. Prediction for today: patchy fog before 9 a.m. And we do have a little bit of fog. Otherwise, mostly cloudy, gradually becoming sunny with a high near 81. Light northeast wind. Sounds to me like it's going to be a beautiful day. Solar flux indices at 121. Sunspot number 81. A is 7, K is 1. Geomagnetic field is very quiet. No east skip predicted. Tropo could be between a 1 and a 4 depending on where you live in Ohio. SpaceWeather.com. Late season noctilucent clouds. Usually the summer season for noctilucent clouds is over by now. Instead, Arctic sky watchers are seeing some very bright NLCs. Yesterday in Kiruna, Sweden, the clouds were so bright it seemed like sunrise, reports Elmar Nielsen. Polar air travelers have seen dramatic displays too. We're examining satellite data now in search of an explanation. Stay tuned. And a bright far-side CME on August 21st. Fast-moving CME blew away from the far side of the sun, forming a complete halo around the solar disk. Solar Heliospheric Observatory recorded the explosion. And there's a beautiful picture of that. Currently, there's 6 sunspot groups on the sun. And let's see, that's about it for me. Everybody have a great upcoming weekend. AA8CS in a group. 7-3, everyone. N8WS.
W8WKY.
N8WS, AA8CS. Right, Bill. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. Do appreciate it. And again, you're another one of those that we just look forward to. We do appreciate your input and your reports every day. Thanks for being here. All right, we're going to clear with N8WS. Brings me to the bottom of my list here. KC8FQV. Good morning, Mark. What say you?
No, I thought you forgot about me. I thought you forgot about me. That's what everyone else is doing. You know, I know they keep talking about taking our frequencies away, but sometimes I sort of think, well, what's the difference? But, yeah, nothing else is happening. Yeah, I heard Jim this morning, and yeah, I heard about Dick, but, you know. So, we'll send it back your way. KCFQV.
All right, Mark, and you know better than that. I'd never forget about you, buddy. Never, never, never. All right, listen, you take care. Remember, it's Fabulous Friday, so do your best to have a fabulous Friday, sir. And we'll do this again soon. Mark, take care. KC8FQV, we're going to clear with you, which brings me to the bottom of my list. And, you know, I was very negligent this morning. I forgot my Outlanders. Cannot believe I did that. Let me see. I'm going to give this a shot here. Let's see if Wendy's still around. K8JAX in Jacksonville, Florida. Wendy, do you happen to have that node fired up? This is AA8CS. Boy, I don't normally miss the JAXs, but obviously today I did. I am so sorry about that. Let's head out to Tulsa area, see if we can get Ray or Nancy. K5CFY, Ray, you don't happen to still be around. I'm going to try to check you out on the Boredom Breaker Net today. K5CFY, AA8CS. Man, nothing heard there. How about Nancy? KI50ZZ. Nancy, save me. This is AA8CS.
AA8CS and the rest of the Barometer Netizens, good morning from KI50ZZ, where I have finally seemed to have woken up and outside watering. And Glenn, I will save you, if that's what you want to call it. So, good to hear you and everyone else out there. Hope everyone has a fabulous Friday. I'll send it back to you, 73 y'all from KI50ZZ.
All right, Nancy, thank you for being there. I do appreciate that. KI50ZZ, doing the watering outside. I'll tell you, we really should probably water here, too. You would think with all the clouds and spitting rain that we've had, and that's really about it, just spitting rain. We really haven't, we didn't get an inch of rain. As a matter of fact, I'd have to double check, but I think cumulatively speaking over the last couple of days, it hasn't been a half an inch. So we'll have to check that out again, but we could use some more rain. Hate to say it, but we could really use some more rain. All right, Nancy, thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. We'll talk to you again real soon. All right, we're going to clear with Oz, and this brings me to the bottom of my list. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. The name here is Gary. The call is Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra, and I'm looking for check-ins. Come on down.
KC1BQS, all in Maine.
H November 8 Marty Mobile, Streetsboro, in and out.
John in Wadsworth.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Romeo Zulu, Terry in Ellenboro, West Virginia, KF8ERZ.
Please copy November 7, Victor Alpha, November, N7, VAN. Brian Mobile, I'll be in and out today, Gary, 73. KD8JZE, Kilo Delta 8, Juliet Zulu Echo, Carmelo Medina, in and out today.
All right, here's who I have. KC1VQF, W8TD, KF8ERZ. I also have Brian, N7VAN. I have you in and out, Brian. Have a good morning and enjoy Fabulous Friday. Along with Carmelo, KD8JZE, Juliet Zulu Echo. Carmelo, you also have a fabulous Friday. I know I missed a couple. There was a couple in and outs in there. I just, you guys were on top of each other. Just couldn't quite do it. If I missed you, come on back.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV Marty Mobile in Streetsboro, in and out.
November 8, X-Ray November Victor, Jeff in Cuyahoga Falls in and out this morning.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, Christian and Bass in and out.
All right, I only missed one there. Jeff, come back, please. November 8, finish your call, please.
Yes, sir. It's November 8 X-Ray, November Victor, and I'll be in and out this morning. I'm in Cuyahoga Falls.
All right, Jeff, you're loud and clear. That was all on me. I don't know where my head went. Got you in the log. I have you in and out. Thanks for stopping by this morning. N8XNV. Let's see. We picked up KC8NOV in and out. Jeff, as I just mentioned, N8XNV in and out. And Christian. Good to hear you, Christian. I had you in and out this morning. KF6POE. All right, let's get some. Let's see what Paul has for us from Enfield, Maine. Good morning, Paul. Good to hear you. Let's see. Did you start school today? I mean, not start. I know your situation. Did you go to school today? Over to you, KC1VQS. And if not, how are you preparing for the first day? The first day that wasn't supposed to happen. Let's put it that way. KC1VQS to take it. AA8CF.
Good morning, Gary, and everyone on the net. No, I haven't started yet, and I won't. I'll only go in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week, so I won't be on the net then. But, you know, I've done one of the classes that I have. I've just pulled out the lessons that I do on the first week of school, so there's very little prep to it. And that's why I kind of agreed to do it, because it's little or no prep work at all. And the other classes are another social studies. It's world history, and I mean, I could do that stuff in my sleep. So any other subject, I would have definitely said no at this point, on this short notice anyway. But I thought it was a pretty easy gig, and it's 3 days, and my wife is getting used to it. She says, you might as well go do it. I know you want to help. And so she's taking it all in good stride. But I just took her to work because I'm having some work done on the car. And I'll pick her up after work, and then she'll be on vacation for 2 weeks. So that's really good. And we pick up the puppy tomorrow, and that's exciting. And we're getting all set up and prepared for that. And if anyone is visiting the Maine coast today, they're going to get quite a show from Hurricane Aaron, or the surf from it. It's way out to sea, but I tell you, from what videos and people talking that I've been hearing, the surf is going to be really high, and especially if you're in Acadia National Park, that's going to be really a show down there. I wish I could go see it. I don't have the time to do it, but yeah. So I'll turn it back to you, Gary, and. This school thing's kind of thrown me for a loop too. You know, I was not planning to be there on the first day, but anyway, it is what it is, and it's only 3 days, and I'll survive it. Anyway, good talking with everyone, with you and everyone on the net. Have a great day. This is KC1VQS. Back to you, Gary.
All right, Paul. I got to tell you, I'm going to be thinking about you for sure next week when you're not here and you're there. Also, I'm going to have to delay me finding or getting your first day reaction to not having to go to school for another year now. So anyway. You're doing the right thing, obviously, so have fun with it. KC1VQS, we're going to clear with you, Paul. Enjoy Fabulous Friday. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, clearing with VQS. Let's pick up, let's see, how about John, WATD? This is A8CS. ERZ, Terry, you're on deck.
Good morning, Gary and everybody on the net. I don't have too much to add this morning. Just getting ready to head to work before long, and just good to hear everyone on the frequency. Hope everyone has a wonderful day and has a great weekend. So with that, I'll just say 73 to everyone on the net, and everyone have a good one. God bless. This is KF8ERZ.
Sorry, hope to see everybody soon anyway. Tom, MNT, mentioned Maslin's Hamfest for October. Yeah, I support that. It's one of my other radio clubs. And I did go ahead and go online and bought my tickets, even though I will not be there. I usually don't make it. It's not a good time of year for me. I'm pretty busy in October. Made it 2 or 3 years ago, but usually I don't. So I won't see the crew there. But I do support it. If this club did something like that, I'd support that too. I'd even show up if I can. Otherwise, nothing to report. Hope to talk to everybody. Hope to see everybody. Still enjoy listening to the net every morning. AA8CS and the net. W8TD.
W8TD, AA8CS. All right, John, very good. And we had Terry in there as well. John, I totally concur. I think the Maslin Hamfest at MAPS is one of the premier events. Not only do you get a super Hamfest and a well-done, well-managed Hamfest, but you also get the benefit of the MAPS Museum there, which is just a value add. It's just terrific. So, great venue, great Hamfest, great people. Yeah, it's certainly worth supporting. And I've done the same thing. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get my ticket, and I'm going to plan on being there. And if not, we are supporting a great group and a great Hamfest, that's for sure. All right, John, thanks for being here. Terry, I thank you for jumping in there. Do appreciate it. And I did wonder, I don't know if let's see, ERZ. I'm not sure. Ellenboro. Where about in West Virginia is that, Terry, if you're still with me there? KF8ERZ, AA8CS.
Yeah, Gary, I apologize for that. I thought I heard you say I was on next, and I was distracted doing something, and I missed the part where John was coming in, so I do apologize for that. That was my bad. But yeah, Ellenboro, it is near Parkersburg. It's kind of northeastern West Virginia. I'm actually in Ritchie County, which is only a county away from the High River, so not too far south into West Virginia. But yeah, appreciate you taking my check in there, and good hearing everybody on the net. And I'll just say with that, 73s to everybody. God bless. This is KF8ERZ.
Yeah, no worries about that, Terry. That's mostly my fault because I say on deck, and I understand fully how that can be misinterpreted. Yeah, that's truly all on me. But good to hear you, and thanks for being here this morning. We do appreciate that. Your signal is very fine business. You sound good in northeastern Ohio. All right, Terry, take care. Enjoy. Thanks for the location on Ellenboro there. I was born in Beckley a decade or two ago. You know. Clear with ERZ. Terry, have a fabulous Friday because it is Fabulous Friday. All right, gang, I'm at the bottom of my list here. And we are top of the hour, 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. Yeah, there we go. let's see. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. The repeater is W8WKY. The frequency 147.39 megahertz. The PL, if you don't know it, is 114.8 positive offset. So there you go. Get yourself programmed up and come on down and join us. At this time, we're going to take some more check-ins. Have some fun. Give me a call. This is AA8CS, and I'm listening.
Whiskey November 8, Sierra Charlie India Mobile. November Tango 8 Delta NTAD David Mosley.
Eric Josh, also mobile.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel. I'll be in and out.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Yankee N8BAY, Ralph in Stowe.
KD8SLG with a brief recheck, please.
W8GXX, in and out. Have a great one, Gary.
Zach and Dalton. Good morning, everyone, and I'll just be in and out today.
All right. Sorry about the pause there. I had to run down Zach's call there. You guys kind of collided a little bit. All right, here's who I have. WN8 SCI, long time no hear from. Got you mobile? Stand by. We'll get right to you. NT8D, Dave, good to hear you. W8HRF mobile. Let's see. KF8CXH, in and out. Thanks for stopping by this morning. 8BAY, Ralph, good morning to you. Stand by. We'll get to you in just a minute. WA8GXX was in and out, and as was Zach, KF8ELA. That's who I have. I think I got most everybody. KD8SLG with a quick recheck. Go ahead, Nick. What say you?
AA8CS, KD8SLG. Thanks, Gary. I heard Walter, and I was just thinking about him on my ride home last night. I haven't talked to him in a while, and used to talk to him on Simplex all the time, but I haven't been at home. So wanted to say good morning to Walter. That's everything, man. Thanks, Gary. KD8SLG, back to net control.
W8WKY.
All right. Well, Walter, Nick says hello. WN8 SCI Mobile to take it. AA8CS. Good morning.
WN8SCI, how's it going, everybody? And how you doing, Nick? Yeah, it's definitely been a while. I need to start getting back on more, but yeah, my basement setup, I've just been so hesitant. I feel like even with 40 watts, I can't get into the repeater sometimes. So, but yeah, just kind of wanted to check in, see how everyone's doing. I have a new toy on the way, so hopefully when I get home today, I'll have a hex beam, and we'll be starting the next chapter of my HF. So, other than that, not too much going on. Just pulled into work. I need to clock in 4 minutes ago. So, with that being said, I'll go ahead and pass it back to net control. Hope everybody has a great day. And nice hearing you, Nick. Hopefully your recovery's going well. WN8SCI.
All right, Walter. Have a great day. Actually, have a fabulous Friday, and we'll talk to you soon. Enjoy the beam. Enjoy the beam. Should be a lot of fun. WN8SCI, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up Josh in the mobile, W8HRF to take it. AA8CS, good morning.
AA8CS, W8HRF, good morning, Gary. Good morning to everybody on the net.
glad to hear it sounds like most folks made it home pretty safe last night after the meeting. Nick and you and a few other people. So fine business. It was a great meeting, Gary. I know I had a ton of fun. It was great seeing everybody, and got there a couple minutes earlier than I normally do anyways, and got to talk with some folks too, which was fun. So I was going to check in on the last round, and I got too busy. I heard Brian check in, and I was like, I wonder if I could hear him on the reverse, and I could. So then I got busy listening for other people on the reverse and forgot to check in. So anyways, I got 66 degrees heading up to work here, and today is my yearly review, which somehow has turned into a 6-month review. I just had one of those back in January, so that'll be interesting. We'll see. I have a new manager, so she probably just wanted to do like a 6-month thing, so that'll be good as long as I still have a job at the end of it, and we'll go from there. So anyways, I'll send it back to you, sir. Hope you have a fabulous Friday. Good seeing you last night. AA8CS, W8HRF.
Oh, yeah, it was fun, and honestly, we had a number of regulars not there. We still had just south of 40 people, I believe, or right around 40 people were there. It was a good meeting. We had a lot of good conversation. Scott did a nice job with his presentation. There was a lot going on with the ARRL. They have done some changing, but yeah, I mean, I remember when if you were a ham, you were an ARRL member. And now, according to the stats, 17% of the ham population is a member of the ARRL. And that's unfortunate because, for all their, let me just put it this way. They're not perfect, but I'll tell you, they do protect our frequencies. They have done a magnificent job over the years of protecting very, very valuable real estate in the radio frequency world. So we do appreciate that. And we got everybody out of there. It was just about 20 minutes till 9, just a little bit past 8:30. We got everybody out, and as a consequence of that, a lot of people just hung around and talked, and that was a good thing. All right, good to hear you, Josh. Take care, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Clearing with HRF, let's pick up Dave in Copley in TAD. Good morning, David.
Hey, good morning there, Gary. Everybody on the net. Good morning, all the listeners. It's a beautiful Ohio gray day here in Copley. You got the doors and windows open. How nice. Yeah, sorry I missed the meeting last night. I was intending to go, and I got beat up by a couple of pianos up in Cleveland yesterday. First one has a bunch of sticky keys. I was ready for that one. It's a familiar piano, so I battled that one for an extra half an hour, 45 minutes up there in Bay Village. And then the second one was an imported German piano that I don't think liked being in the USA. It had not been tuned in a number of years, and it did not want to be tuned to the point where one of the wires just decided to go bang and snap and break on me. And pristine condition. I don't think anybody plays it much. But by the time I got home and just kind of recuperated, got hungry, it's like, oh, it's 6:30 and I'm going to miss the meeting. So I wasn't going back out after that. I'm sorry I missed you guys, but I hope everybody had a good time. And thanks for taking the call, Gary. Just want to check in and say hello since I missed you. Back to Net Control and TAT.
All right, thanks for that, Dave. Yeah, and well, you were the one of the ones I was referring to as one of the regulars that wasn't there last night. But I mean, stuff happens. That's normal. Jason had a meeting, and I think he was in Wisconsin or something like that. Might have been just eating cheese or something. Who knows? There was a number of regulars that weren't there, but we still had, like I said, just about 40 people there. So it was a good meeting. Yeah, we did enjoy it. And Scott, again, he had a presentation which actually had prepared slides, which really funneled his conversation. I mean, we know Scott and love Scott, but sometimes he gets a little wordy, but that's okay. We like wordy. All right, Dave, take care. Have a fabulous Friday. We'll talk soon. Clearing within T8D, let's pick up Ralph, N8BAY. Good morning, Ralph. What do you say, buddy? This is AA8CS.
AA8CS, this is N8BAY. Good morning, Gary, and everyone listening to the net. What a day today. I think it's going to be a pretty full day for us. My wife and I got our walk finished it a little bit ago. I'm sitting on the front porch while she's inside putting together a batch of zucchini bread. Can't wait for that to be done. Have a little slice of that, get the day started right. I think for lunch, we're going to head out to the Randolph Fair and have some lunch out there. And then tonight is a football game to watch our high school senior granddaughter play in the band. So it's going to be a full day and full evening. So just resting up now, trying to save my energy for the rest of the day. Hope everyone has a fabulous Friday and a great weekend. AA8CS, this is N8BAY, back to net control, 73, all.
And there you have it. There's a plan for a fabulous Friday. It sounds great, Ralph. You enjoy nothing better than hot, warm zucchini bread, or actually any of that kind of stuff. Banana bread, zucchini bread, out of the oven, nice slice with some butter on it. Oh, man. Okay, all right. Have to regain my composure here. All right, thanks for that, Ralph. You enjoy the day. The plan sounds fabulous, so all you got to do now is execute, and I'm sure you will. All right, we're going to clear with N8BAY. Ralph, take care. I'm at the bottom of my list again. Time is 8:12 a.m., and that's in the morning for the uninitiated. The name here is Gary. The call is AA8CS, and I'm looking for check-ins. Come on down.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Alpha November Romeo, Gary in Wellington, in and out.
W8WKY.
Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Uniform Quebec, Phillip in River Styx.
Kilo Echo 8 Victor Zulu Alpha KE8 VZA Eric in Strongsville.
Okay. All right. KF8ANR, Gary from Wellington. I have you in and out this morning. Thanks for stopping by on this fabulous Friday. Philip, KE8YUQ's in there, as is Eric, KE8VZA. Philip, take it away. KE8YUQ, AA8CS. How you doing this morning?
Kilo Echo 8 Yankee Uniform Quebec. Just got my first cup of coffee, took one sip out of it. That's all happened there. Went to Marshallville Meats yesterday and got a bunch of different meat. Got some bananas that were overly ripe. Hopefully the wife will make some banana bread. And it's a beautiful day today. Saw 15 to 20 turkeys yesterday and haven't seen anything yet today, so that's sort of, hopefully they'll end up in the yard so I can get a couple of them for later this year. And with that, when you came back at the end, I heard Mark underneath you, so he's in there somewhere for you. Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Quebec, turning it back to you.
All right. right, Philip. All right, Mark, if you're there, stand by. I'll get right to you here. KEAYUQ. Philip, thanks for being here this morning. You take care, and thanks for the information there, and you have a fabulous day in the meantime. Eric to take it, KE8VZA, AA8CS. Good morning.
AA8CS in the group, KE8VZA here. Good to hear you this morning, Gary. Good to see you last night. Good to see everybody at the meeting. Really good meeting. Yeah, I thought Scott's presentation was good. Yeah, it was very good, very organized, and some interesting info there. And yeah, it's sad that only 17% of the ham population in the U.S. are ARRL members. Anyway, what else? Today, big W at Home Day on a Friday instead of a Thursday because they are repaving a third of our parking lot, and it's going to create a big parking kerfuffle, and I don't want to be involved in that. So I moved my day. My boss was cool with it, and here we are. So it's kind of cloudy here, humid in Strongsville. I didn't get a look at the temperature, but it's not very warm. Let's put it that way. It's not hot. It's not cold, but it's not hot. There you go. Anyway, everybody have a fabulous Friday and a great weekend. KE8VZA, back to net control.
Oh, yeah. Very good, Eric. You know, if people understood how important the ARRL was as the political arm of ham radio, they are our representation, and you know, spectrum is valuable, and if we want to keep it, we need somebody to help protect it. That's for sure. I thought it was interesting that Scott said that there's basically three. What do they call those guys? Oh my God, I'll think of it in a minute. The lobbyists. There we go. That's the word. Three different lobbyists. They got a lobbyist for the Republicans, a lobbyist for the Democrats, and a lobbyist for the FCC. So yeah, there's some horsepower there. All right, Derek. Thanks for being here, and good seeing you last night. Have a wonderful weekend and enjoy Fabulous Friday. All right, I'm at the bottom of my list again. What time do we have here? It's 8:17. We still have some more time here. If there's anybody else who would like to join us, now's your opportunity. No waiting. Come on down. This is AA8CS, and I'm listening.
This is 88NN. Good morning, everyone.
X-ray Echo, John and Clay, in and out.
W8HRF with a quick recheck.
All right, I have AB8NN. Stand by just for a second. I have a partial. You were kind of in and out of the repeater here. X-ray Echo. Can you come back and re-identify, please? A little slower and maybe a couple times phonetically, please. Go ahead. Okay, I got nothing. I'm going to give you a call in just a second. We're going to get W8HRF, his quick recheck in here, and then I'm going to give you another call. Maybe if you change position, you'll be in a little bit better position to check in. W8HRF to take it with your recheck. Go ahead. This is AA8CS. And Mark, I'm sorry. I got you. I got you down. I got you marked down. Stand by. We'll get to you in just a second. W8HRF to take it. AA8CS. Go ahead.
Sorry, Gary. I heard Chris out in there. Alpha Delta 8, November. Just wanted to say hi, Chris. Long time no talk. Hope you're doing well. We'll have to. We should get together with Mike and do some POTA sometime. Thanks, Gary. AA8CS, W8HRF.
All right, Josh, thanks for that, and thank you for correcting his call for me. I do appreciate that. I had Alpha Baker, and it's Alpha Delta. All right, Alpha Delta 8, November to take it, AA8CS. Go ahead.
School and glad to be back. Do some more POTA. We're going to up, but no real traffic. Check back into the. So back to you, net control.
All right, 88NN, very broken up. We got a couple things, back to school, more POTA, and back to net control. That was about all we got there. Man, I don't know what's going on with the mobile there. I mean, it's just terrain, all kinds of stuff. All right, Mark, stand by. I'm going to try X-ray echo again. 88NN, I got you I got you in the log, and do appreciate you coming by and saying hello on this fabulous Friday. X-ray echo, let's give it another shot. X-ray echo is my partial. Please go ahead.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Perfectly, go ahead.
Okay, I switched to the Elyria repeater. This is November 8th, Quebec, X-ray echo. John in Cleveland, I was in and out. Back to net.
All right, John, that was absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. So thank you for that. So the Elyria repeater would be your bet there. Yeah, the other one just wasn't quite making it there. We do appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Don't be a stranger. We're here Monday through Saturday at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m. Eastern Time. So enjoy Fabulous Friday and have a wonderful weekend. We're going to clear with QXE. And let's pick up KC8FQV. Mark, I'm sorry about that, buddy. Go ahead. I got you on your recheck. KC8FQV to take it, AA8CS. And 88NN, stand by. I'm going to give you another call here in just a second. KC8FQV, AA8CS.
Yeah, I just don't jump in when I hear things. I just leave it drop and wait a second when you're calling for check-ins to make sure all the other ones get in that want to get in. But yeah, that Cleveland station, I was doing good for Cleveland down to Doylestown. But then, yeah, there's two other machines that generally connect to the Barometer Net. Yeah, the Elyria machine and also the Newberry machine. Many days connect, so so either 146.700 or 147.015. But other than that, 65 degrees, and yeah, Jim's not sharing his oatmeal with you in the morning. Yeah, you want your, well, I guess he says you got to have bacon or eggs and bacon. He wants his oatmeal. So he's not sharing his breakfast with you, Gary. So, but always the last is the best. So we'll send it back to net. Yeah, I was going to ask Jason, and I got a little crackle on some of the things, and I've never used to get the crackle. I don't know if it just because the new Pi has to still, I think he said he has to still tweak it some. So we'll send it back your way, Gary, KC8FQV.
Roger that, Mark. There is tweaking that needs to be done. EchoLink does sound a little weird, but it's okay. I mean, it's intelligible. EchoLink is a great tool to have in the toolbox, but quite honestly, it is a little flaky anyway. But that being said, do appreciate the information there, Mark, and thanks for being here. I'm going to give AD8NN another call, please. AD8NN, if you're still there, come on back. All right, nothing heard. Okay, here we are. The time is 8:25. We have time for another call here. Let's see if there's anybody else out there that would like to join this motley crew this morning. This is Alpha Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra. Name is Gary, and if there's anybody else out there that would like to join us before we pull the plug this morning, now's your opportunity. This is AA8CS, and I am listening. This is the last call.
This is Alpha Bravo 8 AB8AV, and I'm mobile. This is KB8LJ.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie, Foxtrot Charlie, Randy, drum show in and out.
All right, here we go. We have AB8AV mobile and KB8LJ. Let's see, Charlie Foxtrot Charlie, can I get your prefix, please? I do have you in and out, Randy.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie, Foxtrot Charlie.
Roger, thank you for that. KF8CFC, got you in the log, and I have you in and out. Don't be a stranger. We're here. AB8AV to take it. AA8CS, good morning.
Good morning, Gary, and everyone on the net. Yeah, what a nice day today. I'm sorry I missed the meeting last night. There were a couple of people I talked to, but would have had an eyeball to do so with. Maybe next time. With that, I turn it back to you, Gary.
AB8AV, AA8CS, all right. Well, it's always, eyeball QSOs are great. John, N8YMY, a new member of the club, was there last night, and he definitely made the rounds, and his whole mission, he told me, and I think he was pretty close to accomplishing it, wanted to connect faces to calls. And that you can certainly accomplish. Like I said, we had almost 40 people at the meeting last night. It was pretty well attended, despite the fact we had a number of regulars that couldn't make it. At any rate, that's it. Thanks for being here, and we will talk to you again soon. AB8AV, AA8CS, KB8LJ to take it. AA8CS. Good morning, Chuck. What's up?
Well, everyone in the group, this is KB8LJ. Well, as far as what's up, I'm not sure because I'm still trying to get my new clear node working right, and earlier it was doing the automatic disconnect trick, kind of like a DV switch only times 10. And I don't know what was going on there, but it seems to be working now, and that doesn't make me happy because I don't like intermittent things that I can't come up with an explanation for. So, this is KB8LJ, back to net.
All right, Chuck. Yeah, isn't it nice when things work? I love it when that happens. KB8LJ, Chuck, have a fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend coming up, and we'll talk again soon. Good to see you last night, by the way. All right, we're at the bottom of the list. We're at the bottom of the hour and the bottom of the net. Let's look to the right field bullpen and pull in the closer. Here he comes, right-hander, 6'3", 225 pounds of pure, raw, unadulterated power. W8CTM to take it. Close him down, carry. This is AAHCS.
Good morning, Gary, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this fabulous Friday morning. It is fabulous out there. The temperature's nice, and going to be a nice day and a great weekend coming up here. So, yeah, I know everybody talks about Friday being the last day of work of the week. When I worked, Saturday was always the last day. I worked 6 days a week most of my life. It was a really something to get a Saturday off. But, oh well, I haven't done that in 17 years, so I'm happy that way. Anyway, I hope everybody has a really fabulous Friday out there. And I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do also on Fabulous Friday or every other day. Anyway, that's about all I have this morning, and we'll just turn it back to net control there. This is W8CTM, carry at 40 Slate. And we'll turn it back to AHCS to wrap it up here. Great night, Gary. I don't know what our numbers was, but I'm sure we got into the 40s. Probably. It was a great net. Anyway, everybody have a great day out there, and I'll say we'll just turn it back to net control. And that's all I have. So 73 all, and back to you, Gary.
W8WKY.
W8CTM, AAHCS. All right, Carrie, thanks for that. Another magnificent close. Do appreciate that. Yeah, 50 check-ins today. Your number 50. Put myself down for number 49. Yeah, we kind of had a little spurt there at the end. Quite nice, and took us to 50. Not a bad deal whatsoever. So, yeah, Fabulous Friday is fabulous. There you go. Carrie, take care. Enjoy the weekend. It's going to be a good one. So we'll do this again next week, God willing. In the meantime, I want to remind everyone that this net does meet regularly Monday through Saturday, starting at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m. Yeah, runs about an hour. Be a regular check-in and keep this net alive. After all, it is the premier drive time net in northeastern Ohio. This is the W8WKY repeater on 147.39 megahertz. In Doylestown, Ohio, the PL is 114.8. If you're not all programmed up, get yourself all programmed up and come on down and join us. This is AAHCS, and I return this repeater back to regular amateur radio use. 73, everybody. Have a fabulous Friday and a wonderful weekend. I'll be clear.
Wait for Jace to come back. Maybe he'll be able to answer. You know, certain stations come in nice and clean audio, and yours has got a little, I don't know, Gary, but I know you didn't do anything, so maybe it's just tweaking or whatever. KSEP QV.
All right, Mark. I judge the quality when I'm on the radio. If I can understand what you're saying, I'm in good shape. So I don't worry about the little grunts and groans. That's just part of the way it works. But yeah, we want clean audio, and we want to make sure everything is on the up and up. And it has been in the past. And if we got a little glitch here or there, that does happen. We do have a very, very good tech team headed by Jason NADI, and he does great work. And yeah, he'll fix it up. All right, Mark, thanks for being here. Talk to you later. Going to go feed the puppy. This is AAHCS.
Well, yeah, maybe Jason grabbed that right between and went off to Wisconsin cheese. So, well, hopefully he's enjoying himself and everything, and it'll all come out in the wash at the end. Okay, QV.
W8TD. Well, since Allstar came back on, the audio levels going into Allstar from the repeater is just significantly hotter than it was before. It isn't noisier or more distorted, except that if you previously had your node adjusted so that audio levels were the same listening to RF or listening to Allstar, then now it's hotter coming into Allstar, and noise comes in with it. I readjusted my node to rebalance them again, so I've got the same level listening to the repeater or listening to Allstar, and now they sound the same again. So, maybe the level now is where they wanted it to be. Just adjust your nodes so that they're balanced, and it sounds fine now. I thought it was noisy, but it's just hotter than it was, that's all. Who's to say which was right? W8TD.
Kilo Echo 8 Yankee from Quebec. I thought it sounded pretty good. If anything, it helps us if we ever go scuba diving. Kilo Echo 8 Yankee from Quebec.
Okay, okay. Although I don't know if Jason was ready to do it right then, but when it went south, it was like he had to do it. So he might have not been ready to do it because he probably, and I thought I already had to do some tweaks in that. So maybe he got it in, and yeah, it's because some of the repeaters, some of the people on the repeater, it sounds perfect, and then other ones just a little tad, like warmer. But we'll just wait to see when everything gets done. So yeah, Jason was out of town, so maybe that he might have done it on the fly. So, but I'll C73 and be listening out, KSFQV.
W8WKY, repeater PL114.8.
W8 GXX Mobile.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Quebec. Go ahead, mobile.
Good morning, Tom here. GXX, how you doing?
Doing pretty good here. Where are you mobiling from and to?
W8WKY.
From home. Whoa, it's going to stop here. Southwest corner of Barberton. And going to run out the Wadsworth Airport real quick, and then got to run up to 18 and 94. North end of Sharon Township. But unfortunately, I got to jump out a couple minutes, and I'll be back. Day GXX mode.
I've done probably 100 touch and goes at Wadsworth Airport. I used to fly out of Sky Park and was down there a lot. Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Quebec.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a plane at Sky Park. We've had it since 78, maybe. And not current anymore, but nephew still flies the plane. Real good. Catch you in a little bit. WA GXX Mobile.
So I guess you are well aware of the formerly infamous Dan Weltzing. I was, for a while there, I was a booster president of Sky Parks. I used to almost live up there for a while. It seemed like that's all he did. And then I don't know how many years it's been, but I haven't even been up a plane. Love to take my grandkids up, but price of everything got so expensive I couldn't do it anymore. Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Quebec.
Sounds great. Be right back. WAGXX Mobile back.
I missed that. Could you repeat?
WAGXX Mobile.
Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Quebec. How long have you been out at Sky Park?
Did the lessons back in 77? Trying to get an idea here. Well, no, I take that back. 80. I'll have to do some thinking about that. I think, I got private back in, maybe it was 80, around 85 maybe, because the plane's 77. I think that's what threw me off. But yeah, we got her instrument, but about as far as it went.
I soloed in 2003, July 3rd of 2003, I think it was. Oh, take that back. September 8th of 2003. Have my shirt tail still around saying when it was. So it's been a little while for me, but it's been a while since I've flown. Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Club.
Yeah, real good. Yeah, you live River Sticks, right?
W8WKY.
Yes, I do. Been down there quite a while.
Yeah, what was it, 91? Yeah, I think it was 91. I grew up we flew down to Sun and Fun, Florida. That was nice. One of the waltzing trips.
Yeah, the trip to Sun and Fun was quite an interesting trip. It was interesting going in Sweetwater, not actually seeing a flag anywhere down there, whether it was U.S. or Rebel. It was interesting that there was not a flag anywhere down there. Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform Club.
They're all good. Yeah, we went 3 trips to Florida, something like that. I took first one was with the instrument instructor. The last 2 was I took a group down IFR, get them introduced to that. Well, been to Alabama a couple times. Wife has a cousin down there, southern Alabama, and that worked out real good too. KSFQV. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, KSFQ. Just hearing you talk about flying and that, how long does it sort of take, like to do in Alabama? Do you have to stop and refuel? I know that I was talking to the guys out at the Portage Airport one time, and matter of fact, we were going to try to get a garage door, and I wanted to get a door that was like a hangar door because we had no room. We wanted a space where the door would be for the car, and that door would swing up. But they were talking about fueling and that, like, I guess, I don't know, you have to feel like over-fuel yourself for the flight, so you have to do a holding pattern. But I was just curious, how long does it take to fly down? It has to be different than the commercial airlines. I know you have all that pre-check stuff, for the passengers go through security and that, where I don't think you guys do so much of that, other than your pre-trip stuff is the same they do, making sure the airplane's ready to fly. And that, KSFQV. Just interesting, another mode. Well, a mode of transportation, but a little different than just the commercial fly. KSFQV. Interesting to hear what people are always talking about.
Yeah, real good, Mark. Yeah, compare some as long as you're U.S. and don't need anything to do with customs, and you're easy to go to the smaller airports. Average, we've got a 4-place airplane, 4 people, and you average about 105, let's call it miles per hour, 110 miles per hour. The airplane is in knots, which is a 6,000 foot mile rather than 5,280. But anyhow, so basically half the time,
Yankee Uniform, Quebec. Flying to Florida, we filled up one time on the way down there, Mark. And that was, you want to maintain the safety of being up, having an additional half hour of flight time. So you always play it safe. The gas, you have to play with the gas and the weight so that the plane's balanced. Hopefully that answers your question, Mark. Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec.
Well, that's what the guys are saying. You want to have enough fuel in case they tell you have to hold or something when you get to the other end. Yeah, and that's, you don't want to run out of fuel. Although, I don't know. There's them cartoon things where they have parachutes, and I know they've probably talked about that, and they say, oh, that's weight. Yep, everything's weight. Yeah, look at the airlines. They want to make sure there's not too much luggage in the plane. They want to, yes, weight is a thing. Well, I heard the truckers, they get paid by weight, some of them. They're running like FedEx or whatever. If they have a heavier load, they get paid more than a lighter load or an empty trailer. So weight is always comes to something. KSFQV. Well, yep, I know what you're saying there.
Yeah, boats and airplanes, the weights. Especially airplane, you got to watch your aft weight. You don't want the heavy people in the back seats.
flew out the one time. Dan was, we flew his plane, and Dan wanted to take off from the airport. And it was winter time. There's 4 of us in the plane. We get on the taxiway, and he gets off of the edge of the taxiway, so we had to get out and push him back on. Then we go to take off, and we're going down, and you know, you have to go halfway down, be off the ground by the yellow line. Well, that yellow line's coming up really quick, and we're still not up to speed. Finally, we were able to get up, and he's like, huh? I should have taken my feet off the brakes when we were going down through there. That's like, it was quite an interesting trip having him fly. He could barely see over the yoke. With that, Kilo Echo 8, Yankee Uniform, Quebec.
Yeah,
we're good.
I'm trying to push it.
Yeah. One trip went on because we were going 1 or 2 nights stay. The wind wasn't good. It was big crosswind at Sky Park. Sky Park, Mark only has 2,300-foot runway. So if you're heavy and the wind's not in your favor, you got to do something. And so I think 2 of us, we went down to Wadsworth and went that way. So, yeah, sometimes you got to, that way.
W8WKY.